When everything else crumbles down, only one thing keep me standing. It's that real foundation. Faith Talk, let's get it.
Faith that hold me up when the world pushing down, when gravity of life trying to make me drown, and the problems and the stress all around. Faith that holds me up, I'm solid ground. Not cause of what I see, but what I believe in the God who never leaves, who won't deceive. His promises are what I receive. Faith that hold me up when I grieve. Over losses, over setbacks, over closed doors, but I'm still here standing even through the wall. Cause my foundation built on something more. Faith that holds me up, that's my core. Without it I would've folded years ago. Without it I would've let my spirit go. But faith keep me vertical in the flow. Faith that holds me up, this you should know. Faith that hold me up through every trial I face. Keep me grounded while I'm running this race. Not by sight, but by His amazing grace. Trusting God becomes my dwelling place. When doubts attack and fears embrace, faith that hold me up, I keep the pace. Look, this faith ain't passive, it's active every day. It's choosing to believe when logic says no way. It's trusting His direction when I can't see the play. Faith that holds me up, come what may. It's the substance of things I'm hoping for, the evidence of things I ain't seen before. Hebrews 11 got me wanting more. Faith that holds me up, opening doors that look closed, that seemed impossible. But with God everything's unstoppable. My faith makes the invisible plausible. Faith that holds me up, I'm responsible for feeding it, for building it, for keeping it strong. Through the word, through prayer all day long. Through worship even when things go wrong. Faith that holds me up, that's my song. Faith that holds me up when I'm feeling weak. Gives me power when my future looking bleak. The confidence to climb every peak. Faith in Jesus makes my spirit speak. Words of life when death try to leave. Faith that hold me up, nothing I can't see.
My faith been tested more times than I can count. Every obstacle trying to make me discount what God said, what He's bringing about. Faith that holds me up, no doubt. When the bank account low, faith stays high. When the doctor report bad, faith don't lie. When relationships fall, faith won't die. Faith that holds me up, I testify. It's not optimism or fake positivity. It's trusting God's ability and His activity in my life, working with precision and proclivity. Faith that holds me up, captivity. At least I'm free from worry and anxiety, cause faith assures me of His priority. Which is me, which is you, that's the majority. Faith that holds me up, authority over circumstances trying to dictate my mood. Over situations trying to conclude that I'm finished but faith renewed. Faith that holds me up, I'm pursued by His goodness all the days of my life. Through the struggle, through the strife, He's the anchor that cuts like a knife. Faith that holds me up, that's my wife. Faithful companion through thick and thin, from beginning to the end. Faith wins her. They watching how I move through adversity, wondering what give me the audacity to smile in the storm with such tenacity. Faith that holds me up, veracity of God's word is what I stand upon. When everything I built seems to be gone, when the night feels way too long till dawn. Faith that holds me up, I press on, knowing that my labor ain't in vain, knowing that there's purpose in the pain, knowing that the sun comes after rain. Faith that holds me up, I maintain this posture of trust even when it's hard, even when my life looks like it's scarred, even when the deck seems to be marked. Faith that hold me up, God's my God, my keeper, my sustainer, my provider, my strength. When I'm tired, my holy rider through the valley. He's my decider. Faith that hold me up alongside her. It's hope, it's love, it's grace combined, creating a foundation that's refined by fire, by pressure, by the grind. Faith that holds me up, I find that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens my resolve when the journey lengthens, my capacity when the burden strengthens. Faith that hold me up, it awakens my purpose, my calling, my destiny. Faith is what's holding up the best of me. Without faith it's impossible to please Him.
Without faith I can't perceive him, but with faith I can't receive him. Faith that holds me up, I believe him. When he says I'm more than a conqueror, when he says he's my counselor, when he says he's my lawgiver. Faith that holds me up, he's my liver, my very existence, my breath, my being. Faith gives me new eyes for seeing beyond the natural, beyond what's fleeing. Faith that holds me up, I'm agreeing with heaven over earth's perspective. So when you see me standing tall, no, it ain't my strength at all. It's faith that won't let me fall, faith that holds me up through it all. That's the truth, that's the testimony. Faith in God's the only ceremony.
Yo, they say the world dark right now, but I know somebody who shine brighter than anything. The real light, not no fake glow. Pay attention. Yeah. Jesus, light of the world, illuminating everything. When he step in the room, darkness gotta flee quick. Ain't no shadow too deep that he can't reach. Ain't no night too long that he can't teach. The sun how to rise and bring the morning, the stars how to shine without a warning. He's the original light source, never dim it. Jesus, light of the world, always winning. Against the blackness trying to consume souls. He's the flame that burns and makes us whole. From the east to the west, north to the south pole. Jesus, light of the world, that's the goal. To shine him everywhere we go, everywhere we step. Let his brightness be the only thing they don't forget. Jesus, light of the world, breaking through the night, guiding every footstep, making everything right. No candle can compare to his eternal bright. He's the way, the truth, the everlasting light. Darkness trembles when he enters the fight. Jesus, light of the world, infinite sight. Look at how he glows, different from the rest. Man-made lights burn out, but he's the best. Solar power fade when the clouds come around, but Jesus, light of the world, never touch the ground. He's elevated, radiating pure energy divine. Plug into the source, he is the headline of every story about redemption and grace. Jesus, light of the world, lighting up the place where depression live, where anxiety break, where suicidal thoughts used to fill my head. He came through shining, brought me back from dead. Jesus, light of the world, enough said. His brightness exposed every hidden light, revealed the truth I couldn't see with my eye. Jesus, light of the world, brighter than the sun, outshining every star, he's the chosen one. Darkness can't compete when his work is done. He's the beacon for the lost, the light for everyone. From Genesis to Revelation, his glow has won. Jesus, light of the world, second to none. Yo, I was stumbling in a pitch black maze, couldn't find my way through the foggy haze. Then Jesus, light of the world, set my path ablaze. Now I'm walking straight, giving him the praise. He don't flicker when the wind blow hard, he don't fade when the times get scarred. Consistent radiance, he's the boulevard. Jesus, light of the world, my bodyguard. Against the forces trying to blind my vision, against the schemes that contradict the mission. He's my headlight through every collision. Jesus, light of the world, that's my position. To reflect what he shown me to the street, to be a mirror of his light when naming me. They talk about enlightenment like it's something you earn, but Jesus, light of the world, is freely given. No concern about your past, your sins, the bridges you burn. He's a lighthouse, making sure you don't get turned around in circles by the enemy's deception. He's the clarity, the ultimate perception of what love looks like in flesh and bone. Jesus, light of the world, sitting on the throne with authority over every dark principality, every evil scheme, every tragedy. He's the full-time bomb, destroying the travesty. Jesus, light of the world, that's his majesty. John 8:12, what he said himself. I am the light, ain't nobody else. And then was light, and that life was the light of man, shining in the darkness, comprehended when the gospel gets preached and the blind can see again. Jesus, light of the world, without end. No eclipse can block what he represents, no power outage in his residence. He's the eternal glow, the evidence. Jesus, light of the world, our deliverance. So when you see me shining, understand the source. It ain't me, it's Jesus lighting up my course. I'm just reflecting what he poured in me with force. Jesus, light of the world, staying on course. To spread his brightness to the darkest hood. To let them know there's something greater than the neighborhood that trapped them in the cycle, misunderstood. Jesus, light of the world, he's all good. For your soul, for your mind, for your heart's condition. For the spiritual cataracts blocking your vision. He's the optometrist with heavenly precision. Jesus, light of the world, make the decision to step into his light and leave the shadows behind. To let his radiance renew your mind. To walk illuminated, no longer blind. Jesus, light of the world, one of a kind. John 1 spoke it clear. The light shines in the darkness, and darkness never understood it, never could defeat it. Jesus, light of the world, forever glowing. That's the truth. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, that's my identity now. Not who I was, but who he made me, taking about. To the King who rescued my soul from the pit somehow. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, let me tell you how. I was lost in the darkness, couldn't find my way, living for myself every single day. Then Jesus pulled up, had something to say. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, here to stay. Not temporary, not conditioned, not based on my works, but on the sacrifice that what really works. Pulling me from death where the enemy lurks. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, got the perks of being a child of the Most High King. Freedom in my soul, hear the angels sing. Over my life, that's the real thing. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, wearing his ring.
Saved from the grave that was calling my name. Redeemed by the blood, no longer in shame. Blessed beyond measure, I'll never be the same. This ain't just religion, this is a new game. Walking in victory, not playing tame. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, staking my claim.
Look, save means I ain't gotta pay for my sins. Redeem means he bought me back from where I've been. Blessed means his favor on my life never ends. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, making amends for all the wrong I did before he came through. Changed my perspective, gave me a brand new view of who I am and what I'm called to do. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, that's true. Not cause I'm special, I earned this grace, but cause he loved me enough to take my place. On that cross, now I'm running this race. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, keeping pace with his plan for my life is divine design. Walking in blessings that are truly mine. Not stolen, not borrowed, but a sign. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, redefined.
Saved from destruction that I couldn't see. Redeemed from bondage, now I'm truly free. Blessed with abundance and prosperity. Not just money, but spiritually. His favor covering every part of me. Saved, redeemed, and blessed.
Yo, they looking at my life like what changing you. I tell them Jesus sent me and me brand new. Redeem my past, bless my future too. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, coming through with a testimony that can't be denied. The transformation they can see in my stride. The confidence of someone who's on God's side. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, nothing to hide. My story is glory put on display. How we take the broken and lead the way. The restoration, that's what I say. Saved, redeemed, and blessed every day. Not just Sunday morning, all week long. Living in his presence where I belong. Sing redemption's everlasting song. Save means hell, can't touch me no more. Redeem means I'm his, that's for sure. Bless me, doors opening, I can't ignore. Say redeemed and blessed, so much in store. For my future, for my family, for my life ahead. Walking in the promises that were said over me before time that widespread. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, being led by the spirit to places I never dreamed. Living better than I ever schemed. In my wildest thoughts is not what it seems. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, highly esteemed. In the kingdom, valued beyond measure. My life's not random, it's his treasure. Working all things together for my pleasure.
Saved by grace through faith alone. Redeemed by blood from the throne. Blessed with every spiritual zone. This is my testimony fully grown. Not ashamed of what he's done. The Father, Spirit, and the Son made me hold a victory's won. Saved, redeemed, and blessed, number one.
So when you see me walk walking with my head held high. No, it ain't pride, it's knowing why. I exist, I breathe, I touch the sky. Say redeemed and blessed, that's why. I can smile through the storm and pain. Trust through loss and still maintain my joy, cause I know I got everything to gain. Say redeemed and blessed, breaking every chain that used to hold me captive and bound. Now I'm walking on holy ground, where abundant life can be found. Say redeemed and blessed, profound transformation that only God can do. Taking the old and making it new. That's my story, that's my view. Say redeemed and blessed through and through.
Saved from sin and death, redeemed by his precious blood. Blessed beyond what I deserve. That's who I am now, not who I was, but who he made me. Saved, redeemed, and blessed forever.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
God is love. God is love, that's not just words on a page. It's the truth that breaks through every cage, every chain, every prison that we made. God is love, that's why he stayed. When we ran away, when we turned our backs, when we chose the world over heavenly facts, he kept loving us through all our acts. God is love, that what impacts my life daily, his love unconditional. Not based on my performance, it's additional to who I am, making me functional. God is love, supernatural power that transforms the darkest heart. Take the broken pieces, makes them art. From the very end back to the start. God is love, that's the best part. God is love, perfect and pure. Only kind that'll always endure. Through every storm, through every war. His love what I'm fighting for, when nothing else is secure. God is love, that's the cure. Look, I seen love failing at war countless times. Relationships break, people crossing lines, but God love different and never declines. God is love, that what defines real love, true love, love that won't quit. Love that sacrifice everything for it. Send his only son that legit. God is love, proving it on Calvary's cross where Jesus died, taking all our sins crucified, so we could live that certified. God is love, can't be denied. John 3:16 written in blood. Greater love than any flood of emotion, it's understood. God is love. Sure, good.
It's all good.
God is love.
I seen the proof in my life, there's a truth. From my youth to my roof, over my head, he's the proof that love is more than just a loop. God is love, bulletproof.
Yo, when they talking about love in the world today, it's temporary feelings that fade away, but God is love that forever stay. Through all my darkest days, he never left me, never gave up hope. Gave me strength when I couldn't cope. His love the reason that I can flow. God is love, staying afloat in the ocean of life when waves crash hard, when circumstances leave me scarred. His love my shield, my reward, my God. God is love, I'm not marred permanently, cause his love heals everything broken, that's the deals. He makes it with us how he reveals. God is love, that what seals my confidence in who I am. Not just a man, but his lamb. Protected by the great I am. God is love, there's a program. They said I never changed, I was too far gone, but God love reached me at the break of dawn. Pulled me from the pit I was sitting on. God is love, marathon runner who never quits the race. Never stops but soon with his grace. Always there face to face. God is love, taking my place on that cross in that grave, rising up so he could save every single person who was slave. God is love, bold and brave, enough to die for his enemy. That was me, now I'm free, living proof of his mercy. God is love, finally I see. 1 John 4, 8 declares it plain. God is love, that's his name, not just something he became. Loves his nature, his claim to fame, his eternal flame. God is love, never tame, always wild, breaking chains. His love forever remains. So when you feeling unloved by the world around, when nobody seem to make a sound, a care or concern when you're down, God is love, can be found in the quiet and the still, on the mountain and the hill. Valley low is love will. God is love, fit in the bill of everything you ever needed, every wound that ever bleeded. His love's already succeeded. God is love undefeated, yeah. Champion of the human soul, making broken people whole. That's his ultimate goal. God is love, taking control of every situation with his care, showing up everywhere, an answered prayer, in fresh air. God is love, always there, yeah. God is love, now what, not maybe, but it always has been, always will be. That's the foundation. That's the truth. God is all. Let's go. Let's go.
Between the chaos and the promise, that's where I stand today. Bills piling up, but God said He gon' make a way. Enemies plotting hard, but His word don't play. Between the chaos and the promise, I choose to pray. Reality looking crazy, faith looking crazier. Situation getting ugly, but my God is greater. Living in the gap where the test gets major. Between the chaos and the promise, I'm a world changer. The storm raging loud, but His voice is louder still. Circumstances screaming, but I'm trusting in His will. Between the chaos and the promise, I'm standing still while He handle business behind the scene. Making move between the chaos and the promise, till with faith gets tested. Where your trust in God gets fully invested. The middle ground where miracles get manifested. It's uncomfortable but blessed when you stay connected to the one who holds them all while the daily wreck. Between the chaos and the promise, I'm protected. This the space where most people give up and quit. When the chaos too real and the promise don't fit. What they seeing in the natural they submit. Between the chaos and the promise, I commit to holding on when holding on don't make sense. To believe in God when the odds are too intense. It's the wilderness between slavery and the promised land. Between the chaos and the promise, I understand that the waiting is the warfare. The gap is the battle where your faith either grows or it starts to unravel. I'm choosing to trust even when my mind rattles. Between the chaos and the promise, I won't be shackled. Between the chaos and the promise, there's a holy tension. Where God's building character, that's His intention. The in-between phase is divine intervention. Transforming your perspective, changing your dimension. From earthly thinking to heavenly comprehension. Between the chaos and the promise, pay attention. I'm living proof that the middle ain't the end. The Red Sea in front, Pharaoh's army round a bend. But God about to split what I can't comprehend. Between the chaos and the promise, I transcend the limitations of my current situation. The frustrations of this awkward demonstration of trust when I can't see the destination. Between the chaos and the promise, patient meditation on His word, on His character, on His faithfulness. This transition phase full of His graciousness. Me between the chaos and the promise, righteousness is being formed in me through the pressure and heat. They said, why you still smiling when your world falling apart? I said, between the chaos and the promises where God shows His art. This the canvas where He paint miracles from the start. I'm in the gap, but the gap don't guide me. I'm in the wait, but the wait don't stop me from praising, from trusting, from moving in faith. Between the chaos and the promise, I embrace this uncomfortable position with worship and gratitude. Cause I know what's coming got a greater magnitude. The chaos said, look at your reality. The promise said, look at my ability. Between the chaos and the promise, I believe His delivery. The chaos screams loud with emergency. The promise whispers with certainty. In this middle ground is where I find intimacy. Between the chaos and the promise, dependency. Here I am, stuck between the now and the not yet. The already spoken and the not manifested yet. Between the chaos and the promise, no regret. For trusting God when logic said abort mission. For standing firm when feelings said quit this vision. Between the chaos and the promise, precision collision of heaven and earth, of faith and sight collide. And the lies from truth, the real from the hiding. Between the chaos and the promise, I'm residing in the assurance that He who began to work will complete it even when the chaos lurks. The breakthrough coming, the promise near. Between the chaos and the promise, victory, yeah. This what champions are made. In the gap between what is and what's promised, where faith becomes sight. I'm between the chaos and the promise, but I know how this ends. God wins, I win. Let's go. Hey.
Even when I tried to walk away, even when I didn't deserve it, His grip never loosened. Real talk. God ain't let me go when I was running wild. Out here in these streets acting like a problem child. Making every wrong choice, living so foul. God ain't let me go. He stayed around when I turned my back. He was facing me still when I was chasing death. He was changing the deal, behind the scenes working, bending hell's wheel. God ain't let me go, keeping it real. I should've been dead 3 times last year. Should've been locked up, could disappear. But his hand was on me even when I couldn't feel. God ain't let me go, that's the real deal. Through every bad decision I was making loud. Through every dark alley where I wasn't allowed. He never left my side, even in the crowd. God ain't let me go, I'm heaven bound. God ain't let me go when I let go of him. Held me close when my future looking dim. Kept his promise even when my faith got slim. His grip tighter than the trouble I was in. Through the fire, through the storm, through the sin. God ain't let me go, he don't give up on his skin. Look, I tested his patience more than I should admit. Pushed him away, but he wouldn't quit. Told him I was good, didn't need a kid. God ain't let me go, it didn't split from my life, even when I slammed the door. Even when I said I didn't need him no more, he was standing guard like a mighty soldier. God ain't let me go, that's for sure. His love relentless, his mercy unmatched. His grace pursuing while I was detached from everything holy to the world I was attached. God ain't let me go, we stay latched by his faithfulness, not mine. That's truth, he held on tight, even in my rebellious youth. When I was lost, he was the living proof. God ain't let me go, here's the proof. God ain't let me go through my worst decisions. Stay committed while I had tunnel vision. His hand upon me was my provision. Even when I couldn't see his mission. Yo, every time I fell, he was breaking the fall. Every time I stumbled, he was standing tall. Catching me before I could lose it all. God ain't let me go, he answered the call that my mama made on her knees every night, praying for a son to get his life. Those prayers created a spiritual fight. God ain't let me go, held me tight when the enemy wanted me 6 feet deep. When depression told me take that leap, God's grip on me was what I couldn't keep. God ain't let me go, I'm his sheep, and the good shepherd don't lose not one. He leaves the 99 for the one that run. I was that one running, now I'm done. God ain't let me go, the battle's won. They ask me how I'm still alive and free. After all the chaos and the misery, I tell them straight it wasn't cause of me. God ain't let me go, his decree was written before I was even born. His purpose for me couldn't be torn by my mistakes or the path I worn. God ain't let me go through the storm, through addiction, through the pain and strife, through the moments I was sick of life, through the cuts deeper than any knife. God ain't let me go, gave me new life, resurrected what I thought was dead, replaced the lies with his truth instead, put a crown of glory on my head. God ain't let me go, enough said. When I was faithless, he remained faithful. When I was taken, he stayed grateful for every chance to show he's able. God ain't let me go, that's the label of unconditional love and action, divine attraction, holy satisfaction, not based on my reaction. God ain't let me go, no subtraction. So now I'm living every day as proof that his love don't need me to approve. His commitment solid, he don't have to prove. God ain't let me go. Watch me move in the opposite direction from where I've been, walking in righteousness, free from sin. Not cause I'm perfect, but cause he stepped in. God ain't let me go, let me begin. Tell the world about his holding power, about his presence in the darkest hour, about the way he never turned sour. God ain't let me go, I'm his flower, growing from the concrete where I was planted, taken for granted, what he granted, second chances that I demanded. God ain't let me go, he expanded my capacity to receive his love. Push come to shove, he's above everything I thought I need, he's enough. God ain't let me go, that's tough, love in action, grace on repeat. Even when I was living in deceit, he never moved his hands from my feet. God ain't let me go, victory sweet, his grip is unbreakable, his love unchangeable. No matter how far I ran, he never let me go. That's my God forever holding on. Let's go, let's go. Already written in the books, the outcome ain't a mystery. If you believe you already won, destiny sealed, facts. The destiny of those who believe is victory straight up. No matter what the battle looks like, we ain't giving up, cause the end already written before the story begun. Believers destined for victory, already won. Yeah, not cause we perfect or got it all together, but cause we serve a God who's faithful forever. His track record undefeated, never say never. Believers destined victory, whatever the weather. Rain, snow, storm, or sunny skies, the outcome don't change, we on the rise. From glory to glory, that's no surprise. Believers destined for victory. Open your eyes to the truth that you're more than a conqueror. Now sometime that maybe that's what he authored for. Every single person believes at their core. Believers destined for victory, that's what's in store.
Believers destined for victory, the war's already won. Christ defeated death when he rose from the tomb, done. Now we walking in that power like the Father and the Son. Our destiny is triumph, not just some but everyone who puts their faith in Jesus gets to overcome. Believers destined for victory, kingdom come. Look, I used to stress about the outcome of my fights, wondering if I'd make it through the darkest nights. But then I realized something that changed my sights. Believers destined for victory, that's our rights. As children of the King, yes to the throne. Victories in our DNA, deep in the bone. Not earned but given, freely shown. Believers destined for victory are fully known. Before we even stepped into the battlefield, the result was determined, the fate was sealed by the blood of Jesus, that's the shield. Believers destined for victory never yield. Believers destined for victory in every situation. No matter the trial or the tribulation, our outcomes guaranteed through our salvation. Victory is written in our foundation, God's promise to his chosen generation. Believers destined for victory, no hesitation. The devil wants you thinking you might lose, but that's a lie designed to confuse your identity and what you get to choose. Believers destined for victory, good news. You can't lose when God's on your team. The outcome's better than what you dream. Reality exceeds what may seem. Believers destined for victory supreme. Authority given to those who trust. Walking in power is a must. Not arrogance, but faith robust. Believers destined for victory, adjust your mindset to align with heaven's view of who you are and what you do. The victory's already assigned to you. Believers destined for victory, that's true. They watching me move with this confidence strange, wondering where I get this range of peace when my circumstances ain't changed. Believers destined for victory, rearrange my perspective to see from God's sight, where the future's already bright, where the battle's already won in the fight. Believers destined for victory, that's right. I'm just living now what's been decreed, manifesting what was planted like a seed before time began, that's my creed. Believers destined for victory, guaranteed. We don't fight for victory, we fight from it. Already secure, we don't doubt it. The war's been won, we just shout it. Believers destined for victory, about it. Not hoping we might win someday. We're celebrating what God already displayed. In Christ's resurrection, come what may. Believers destined for victory. So when you see me standing after all I've been through, know it ain't luck, it's what believers do. We survive and thrive cause it's true. Believers destined for victory, breakthrough is inevitable when you're on God's side, when you let him be your guide, when you walk with heavenly pride. Believers destined for victory worldwide. This message spreading to the nation, same salvation, same foundation, celebrating what Jesus did on Calvary's hill, giving us victory, standing still. Believers destined for victory for real. No cap, no lie, no exaggeration. This that holy confirmation of your divine destination. Believers destined for victory, aviation level faith, we flying high above the problems, touching sky with confidence I won't die. Believers destined for victory, that's why I move different, think different, speak different too. My destiny ain't questioned, always coming through, cause I believe in what God said to do. Believers destined for victory, brand new. Remember this when the battle gets tough, when enemies' bluff seems rough. You're destined to win, that's enough. Believers destined for victory, already victorious, just walking it out. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
I'm at peace cause God's ahead of every battle I face. He's already in position, already set the pace. Before I even wake up, he done cleared the space. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles by his grace. No stress, no worry, no anxiety in my chest, cause the commander of heaven's armies handles the rest. While I'm sleeping, he's moving, putting enemies to the test. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles, I'm blessed. They coming at me hard, but I ain't breaking the sweat. God's already calculated every move, every threat. Before they even plotted, he already said, I'm at peace cause God fights my battles, no regret. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles for me. While I rest in his presence, he sets captives free. No need to panic when trouble's all I see. He's already working on my victory. I stay calm cause my God's a guarantee. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles, I'm free. Look, I used to try to fight every war myself, carrying the weight, damaging my health. But God said step back, let me handle it. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles, legit. True riches is knowing you ain't gotta do it alone. That the King of Kings got you back to the bone. Every conflict, every struggle he's already shown. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles on the throne. He sits with authority over every situation, working out my problems with divine calculation. While I'm resting in the supernatural salvation, I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. No frustration, I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. He leads into triumph while supplying all my needs. No weapon formed against me ever succeeds, because my God intercedes when the enemy bleeds. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. He proceeds. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. He proceeds. Yo, Exodus 14:14, where Moses said it clear. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still right here in the middle of the chaos. That's the word I hear. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. No fear. When the Red Sea in front and enemies behind, God splits the impossible. That's how He designed my escape, rule my victory, peace of mind. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. I find, yeah, rest is my weapon, trust is my sword, faith is my armor when I'm serving the Lord. He handles the combat while I'm in accord. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. His word. They looking at my life wondering why I'm so calm. When storms all around me, I'm reading the Psalm, knowing that my God's got me in His palm. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles like a bomb. He destroys every scheme the enemy creates, dismantles every trap before I reach the gates of potential disaster. He orchestrates. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. He dictates the outcome of everything I go through, turning every curse into a breakthrough. What was meant for evil, He makes new. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. That's true. Be still and know that He is God. He's fighting battles that seem impossible to man, but not to Him. I'm at peace while He defeats them. Every giant, every wall, every mountain high, God's already making them comply. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. I fly, yeah. So when you see me peaceful in the storms, not panicking when problems multiply. Understand I know the one who occupies. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles. Most High is on my team, handling every wall, opening every previously closed door, settling every previously unsettled score. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles and more. He's doing in the spiritual realm for me, while I'm walking in faith, totally free from the burden of fighting what I can't see. I'm at peace cause God fights my battles, guaranteed. The Lord will fight for you. Oh, you need only to be still. That's the word, that's the truth. I'm at peace. Oh, God's got my battles, all of them. Let's go.